Okay, so let me explain. I must apologise first for being missing in action for so long. I know I haven't done a lot of videos and that hasn't been fair on my subscribers, but that's not what we're about here, trying to make money out of videos. We just do it for love, for the love of the machines that we work on, and that's what they are at the end of the day, the machine. This is the van that I'm working on right now. This is mine. It's in a bit of a state, as you can see from down the sides and everything, like a bloody building site in the back. Wants a lot doing to it. It's going to go to that guy down in the Midlands, and he is going to fit me a popper on it. I'm going to have a pop roof on this guy, one that pops up from the side. I do like the front elevating ones, but I just feel that the T4s are a little bit more retro. Not so much retro mod, they're a bit more retro, so I want to keep that in line with things. I like the look of the side poppers, and I think they're a little bit different. Everybody goes for the front elevating ones. Nice modern looking thing, especially on the T5. So just before they had us all sitting at home twiddling us thumbs, before that I had 7 staff here at QCS. 4 of them wasn't pulling their weight, to say the least. Every time I went out to collect parts or drop jobs off or pick jobs up, they'd just sit there doing nothing. Know that I'm too nice of a guy to do anything, and at the finish up I did have to let them go. I had to lay them off because they just wasn't pulling the weight, and that isn't fair on the customers. People are waiting for their engines built, waiting for the vans back. It's not right, it isn't. So let's have a look here at my Scirocco. I have vowed that I will never rebuild another one of these engines ever again because they're so expensive to rebuild, and they are tricky. This is the engine shop number 1. We've kept this. We did used to have number 3 as well, and we had a spot of a fitting bay, another fitting bay on the Rollins estate, but I had to let them go. Luckily enough, my landlord was very understanding and had other customers waiting for them. It doesn't look posh, but you're not paying for the poshness, you're paying for our work here, what we do, the quality of work. So, as you might see, we have a fair bit of work on. This is a nice beauty here, and we have a lot of other jobs, fitting jobs in other garages now that we farm a lot of work out for. So ended up with no staff after the craziness that we all know about, working by myself and Eddie the Eagle, who I've always wanted him to come and work for me. I've said, Eddie, come and work for me, but I don't think with him being a middle-aged, well-seasoned guy that he wanted to be working around young lads that was playing the fool all the time and that. He rocked in after the first period of sitting at home and said, who have you got working for you now? And I said, nobody. He said, do you want me to come and work for you? I said, oh yes, please. So the quality has always been good, but we can save a lot of terrible things now. We've got some engines in that I would have most likely have just chucked into the recycling bin, into the scrap bin, but we've been saving them. This is a nice looking one, isn't it? This is in for an engine. This guy's lovely looking van. I do like the T5s, but I still have a soft spot for the T4s. I just don't know. These are a modern looking thing. They do deserve the front elevating roof, but as I said, I'm going for the side popper on mine. There's a hell of a lot of work here. The engine, you'll see what's been going on with that in the next clips. That's what this is about. I'm just trying to get everything rolling again with the videos and that, and I've got loads more videos, but it's a really solid van underneath. And even if they aren't and they need a bit of welding, I have such a spot for the T4, such a soft spot. I've driven them all, I've driven T6.1, T6. We've got some of those engines in now. We're repairing the T6 engines. I've got some videos stored in my camera, on my chip, that I'm going to start trying to get to download. Another thing was, because we live out here in the sticks, we just don't get a signal. We don't get a broadband signal. We get phone signals, so we've uprated to GSM. It's sort of like a countryside thing, and now I can get some sort of download speed. Whenever I was trying to upload videos to YouTube, I put the video on and it'd give you the time for it to download, and it'd say something like 3.5, 4 hours or something ridiculous like that. I was only getting about 2 megabytes or whatever it is. I'm not very techie. So we've uprated to a GSM system, so I feel now that I can get some of these videos back on and let people see what we're doing here. So it's going to be an interesting ride again, like it always is. It was a roller coaster. Now we've got a good team, back again. There's 3 of us here. And as I say, some of the fitting jobs we will carry out. And as you can see, we're not too posh that we will do them outside. The T4s, as you know, or you might not know, you can remove all the front of the engine like this and just walk right in, go right over the back and do whatever you have to do. They don't really need a ramp. Your T5s do, they need to go on a ramp, but T4s, you can fit them on a drive. It's as simple as that. And we've got guys coming now from different places like Selby, and we've got a guy coming from Birmingham. They're fitting them on the drives. We help them out, you know, we give them the timing secret and just try and get everything right. All I want is you back on the road and singing my praises. That's good business at the end of the day. So enjoy the rest of the video.